Hey everyone, Art McDermott here from the Successful Aging Academy. Today I'm not going to talk about some health tip or some latest medical breakthrough or supplement. I'm going to talk about something that affects virtually everyone who might be listening to this and following me. Anyone in that 45 or 50 on up category who's right now working in an office place. There's been a lot of stories lately. In fact, Bloomberg, television, where I get a lot of news from, recently had an excellent article on the issue of older employees. Now, let's think about this from a practical sense of view. Let's think about this from a practical point of view. If you look at the demographics of people in the workplace now in the United States, the average employee is skewing a little older now. Okay. Now, there's a problem with that, of course, right? If you're the business itself, the business owner or the management, older employees tend to cost a lot more money. And that's just a reality, right? The millennials are younger, they're healthier, they're more energy, tend to have better immune systems, tend not to have chronic illnesses. Older employees do. So there's a lot of reasoning there, and people don't often make the connection between keeping healthy and keeping their job. Management obviously you can't come out and say, hey, listen, you're too old to be working here, you're costing us a lot of money, you're fired. That is against the law, right? But that doesn't mean that ageism doesn't take place constantly, and they find a different way to show you the door. Okay, they could be taking projects away from you unexpectedly, something that you're perfectly qualified to do, and so that you don't have that. You're bypassed for promotions. There are things, and there are justifications that companies will use to keep you keep you from costing them more money in the long haul. So you want to because you can make the argument like, listen, I'm an older employee, but I'm much more experienced. I'm bringing experience and value to the table in that sense, and that's great. But we also, again, the company is balancing this right now against your cost. Are you using a lot of insurance utilization? Are you increasing their utilization? Are you using a lot of prescription medications? Are you requiring surgery, like knee and joint replacements and other results of maybe from chronic injury? There's a great book out there by Seth Godin called Linchpin. And I strongly recommend everyone read it, because what it talks about is companies wanting that superstar employee, right? That one who's creative and innovative and takes risks and really wants to achieve for the company and for themselves, versus the employee who's there watching the clock and just putting in their time. They aren't looking for those people anymore. So here's a negative combination for you. If you're in a job position that you know could probably be done by somebody else, by just plugging someone else in, show them how to use that software, you are expendable. And if you're over 50, don't give the employer reason to get rid of you. Right? And it happens more than you realize, and people get laid off. And now, look at the other half of the equation. After a person over 50 gets laid off, what do you think the odds of them finding another job are? They're extremely slim. People don't want to hire people over 50, 55 because they don't want to buy into those chronic ongoing costs. They're going to go with a younger employee. They can't say that to you. Again, it's illegal for them to say that to you, but they're going to do it anyway. All right, so it's your job as an old employee, an individual over 50, to be more productive, to be healthier. It's actually a financial obligation of yours to you, yourself, your family, anyone who's depending upon you for that income. You really need to think about this. Again, it's not an overt issue, but you want to be the linchpin. You want to be somebody that people go to because you have a unique skill set that nobody else in the company has, right? If you are in a position where you are replaceable with a job you isn't that important and doesn't require a unique skill set, you need to be concerned, all right? Because these companies are going to find a way to cut costs, and they're going to start with the employees that cost them the most money, all right? So be productive. Be healthy. That increases your energy level, increases your creativity, makes you a linchpin. All right? That's your goal. We want to focus on that one, and this is going to prevent you from being pushed aside in a wave of younger employees. Keep that in mind. We'll talk to you next time.